Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope all is well. Guys out there, come on in. It is Tuesday. Another day above ground. I'll take it. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. How you guys doing? Yeah, guys, we need to have a discussion. There's a couple of topics that I need to, share with you guys and get your opinion about the matter. Hope all is well. Come on in. I'm gonna give you some time because the time right now is 8:59. I had to get up. I had to get on up. No, I sleep a little later, guys, but I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna cook this morning, but don't know yet. But as I take a peek in the fridge, I'm gonna give y'all a chance to come on in so we can get this thing going. How y'all doing? We got a few people in the house. Yeah, hey, good morning. Good morning times. Good times. That's what I meant to say. Tawana, how you doing, darling? Terry, Fanny, Vale, Lady DS, Danielle. All right. We got Vivian Simpson, Mr. Vetterhurst. How you doing, darling? How you doing? Good morning. Guys, y'all take advantage of that the badge if you haven't gotten it. Go ahead and get that badge because I am going to be pulling from those that have badges to determine who will be the moderator. So we got to get these numbers up. So I will start looking there first for moderators. Guys, thank you for coming in this morning. Good morning. Y'all, let's get started. In order to stay relevant and stay in the now, you got to kind of glance through all these different platforms to find out what piques your interest and talk about it. Yeah. I went over there to the Squad Leaders page, and she seems to think that we can't do it without her. We cannot provide content without her. Can you believe that, family? Well, I want to say this. I don't want her to be fooled by that because a lot of people got many skills. They don't need to talk about her. They choose to talk about her. You know why they choose to be talking about her? Because she's in and out of everybody's window, crawling in and out and making reference to this and complaining about this and that. Yeah, she had talked about, I'm going to say it, Latrice again. She had stated that she needs some, be able to go over there and get her kids up for school in the morning and all this. Now, this crawling through the back window action she's doing, y'all. I'm saying this. Didn't I tell you stop talking about that woman kid? I done told you to stop talking about that woman kids. Where your daughter pimp slap you around on screen here. Don't utter another word about that woman's children out your mouth. I told you ain't fit. I was trying to use the analogy, family, when I did the video about Shamar in comparison to the Ross leader. I mean, whatever you want to call her, cow tongue. The analogy I was using was, you see how that man was whooping on that boy in that ring, but he was fighting. He was trying to fight. He was trying to keep up, but he couldn't handle that big giant. And that big giant just slung him around and flopped him around. And that is how, symbolically speaking, that Roz is getting whooped on by all these different content creators. You see what I'm saying, family? Getting hit upside the head, slung and thrown down. And here she is. She gets right back up with the same garbage. You see? But I'm saying what I was trying to share with you guys is she gonna eventually tire out. Because who can take a beating like that from everybody and still remain sane and still remain upright? No, you're gonna get some head trauma. You're gonna get slung down. You're gonna get stepped on the neck. And guess what? You might not survive one of them battles. You see what I'm saying? Stop mailing people. I heard she had went back to messing with the muffin of five. Is that true, family? Have she gone back to messing with the muffin of five? The girl that got them 5 kids? I don't know why she bothering that girl. And they got children. She loves to attack people with children, y'all. I don't get it. I don't get it. And another thing, family, I'm a guru on hair. Let me tell you this right now. When it comes to weave and wigs and things like that, and noticing if that's your real hair, well, let me tell y'all something. That woman, a flat foot, told her a bald scalp lie. She know that Rick James hairstyle or that Rick James wig she had on her head was not her hair. I don't know why folks got to lie about their hair. If your hair is short and thin, hey, you know, welcome to the short hair thin crew. A lot of people have be thin. You ain't got to lie about your hair, baby. When we seen on national TV that you skipping by the head on the side. You see, you don't have to lie about that. If you got a condition, you're working on something, that's fine. A lot of people, that's a touchy subject when you start talking about hair. You see what I mean, people? Everybody don't like people being aware that they have thin hair, you know, hair that is thin and bald and, you know, has fallen out. That could be a touchy subject for people. You know, your hair is supposed to be your crown of glory. But let me tell you something, hair ain't everything. It's all about how much you know. You know, it ain't everything. You can buy a wig, you can shave it off, you can start all over. And if it don't grow, just cut it off. Just be proud of who you are. But don't sit up here and tell no bald face lie, a bald scalp lie. Like all that was your hair. Last week we saw how dry your skull was the other week and thin. You didn't have no hair. So stop lying. I mean, she just lies on the simplest stuff. You know, we catch her in a lie every time. You see. How y'all doing out there? Y'all all right? Well, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to share something with y'all. Did y'all hear, you know, that woman that was rooting for Donald Trump? Her and I think that was her sister. They call them Diamond and Silk. That woman died, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard that. I was going to do like a video where you can see her face. If y'all remember back here, these black two sisters, there was a black sister. They had the funny hairstyle, you know, the stiff hairstyle. And they you know, a lot of people were not too fond of them because they were rooting for, you know, Trump, and they were saying a lot of negative things about, I think, black people or the black race and all this kind of stuff. Well, those were two black sisters. They were in the media for quite some time when Trump was running. Well, honey, the one they called Diamond, she died, y'all. She sure died. She was 51 years old, and she died. I don't know if she died of a heart attack or what it was she died of, but she died, baby. So y'all look that up. Go pull that up and look up Diamond and Silk. Those two Republicans, those black women. Everywhere you turn around, they were running their mouth, talking a lot of stuff all the time. Made folks sick, like that candy orange, you know. But anyway, the woman named Diamond, the 51-year-old sister, that one. Y'all pull her up and check out and do some research on your own. Yeah, she has passed away, family. Rest in peace. We don't relish over people's death. However, I will say this. Those people was a thorn in a lot of people's heels. You see what I'm saying? They say everybody got to go one day anyway, but I do believe sometimes people bring hardship on themselves sooner than later, family. Now, I don't know, but the fact that she, you know, supporter of Trump, it may not have nothing to do with it. But I don't know what was the cause of her death or why she passed away, family. So, yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Now, I want to say this now. With that cat, with squad leader, now she in and out. I heard somebody say that she was gonna be doomed this year. You know, I ain't got no time frame on when somebody gonna leave here. Only God knows that. You see what I'm saying, family? But I will say this. She barking up the wrong tree. She's real busy out here for fame and fortune. And that tends to kind of bring you down, bring you tumbling down fast anyway, because you make many enemies trying to chase that paper, trying to get that paper. Now, they had a dollar amount as to how much she's making a year. They said about $18,000. Family, that ain't no money. That ain't no money, family. Now, it may look like glory, fame, and fortune because, you know, what I'm talking about now, I'm talking about cow tongue. It may look like a lot is going on with her. Maybe one may think she's racking up the dollars. But she has the ability to. But there's a lot come with that, family. There's a lot come with that. You see, day in and day out, you got to keep riding people just to stay afloat. You see, family. day in and day out, you got to run the risk of people or making people angry with you because you're trying to stay relevant, you see, by any means necessary. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to do a video. I'm going to tell you about the different signs of what I see in that young lady. When I say young lady, I'm talking about the squad leader. I want her to never think that we cannot survive without her. Is she out of her mind? Are you outside of your mind? Do you really think that no one can have content on this platform without talking about you and somebody that you dislike? That ain't the case, baby. That is not the case. Believe that. You understand? And just because you're making $18,000 a year and YouTube getting half of it, you ain't famous now. You ain't famous. I personally think you're a con artist. That's what I think. I personally think you're very manipulative. That's what I think. Family. I personally think that you are an evil person. That's what I think, family. And when you got those traits and those characteristics, there ain't nothing you won't do. See, when you find somebody that it doesn't matter what it takes to get on the top, they'll do it. Those people are dangerous. And see, you just allowing us to see that see that within you, you know, that you'll go whatever, you'll take it to the next level, whatever it takes to stay on top. You don't care who it is. And that's dangerous. So doing that, you make yourself vulnerable also, okay? You think you're winning, but you're making yourself vulnerable to the dangers of society, of the world, you know, making enemies. You see, family? Putting yourself in harm's way by living a life of what term I want to use, family? But you put yourself in harm's way where you create a hell around you that is hard to maintain. And guess what comes with that? You might have a kidney. You may be struggling from stress. Your internal organs may not be working properly because you're under tremendous stress. You got to watch over your shoulder. That's not a quality life I would want to live for. You got to have you know what? You can be rich right here without even making a whole bunch of money. It all depends on the quality of life that you try to obtain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we do need money to live, family. We do need money. However, how you go about getting the money is what's in question. You see what I'm saying, family? How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? I see y'all. I see you. I see you, Jennifer. I see you. I see you. Thank you, baby, for that badge. You've been loving on me and you're hanging strong. I appreciate that. Y'all don't forget to go ahead and subscribe. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. And click the like. Click the like. Yes, absolutely. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all another story. I told y'all we got to talk about it. Did y'all hear about Kris Jenner? Did I say that right? Kardashians, Kim Kardashian mother. They say it is alleged that she have groped one of her workers. She grabbed his private part. That's what they say. Sexual assault, y'all. And he's suing her for $3 million. But he complained about it. She fired him. I think this has been going on since 2017, y'all. That he has a lawsuit against Kim Kardashian's mother. I don't want to mess up her name, but yeah, Kim Kardashian's mother. Is it Jenner? Whatever her name. I don't know what that woman's name is. I don't even follow them like that. I can't even tell you what their names are. But look, they said she fired him because he did not like her sexual advances toward him, and she fired him. That's what they're saying. But the judge is telling Kardashian, hey, you need to settle this out of court. Y'all need to do an arbitration, do something. Y'all need to handle this. She is seeming as though she's refusing to pay this man. They're saying that woman groped the man, grabbed his private part. made sexual advances toward him, and he sued her. And now the judge is saying, hey, look, y'all need to do something. Y'all need to do this before January the XYZ. But y'all, you need to settle this. So it's still in the air, y'all. I don't think she's settled it yet. I don't think she settled it. All that money she got. Now, if she violated that man like that, you need to pay that man. You need to go and pay him, get him out your hair. And say, hey, you ain't admitting to nothing, but you paying for it to go away. You need to do something. Because now it's out there in the open now. So I just wanted y'all to know that. That's what's going on. Y'all look this story up yourself so y'all can do some research to find exactly what is what. How long the case been going on. What is he asking for? You know. The chances of her be losing the case may be very up there, very strong, especially if she violates the man. And she fired him, y'all. Nice looking black man. Yeah, I don't know, was he her security? He was somebody that worked for her. I just heard another content creator story. You know, sometimes it's best to kind of do your own research because, you know, people tell the story the way they want to tell it, but you just want to make sure you have the facts or whatever's going on with the case so you can be able to elaborate a little bit better. So y'all go check that story out on your own. Yeah. Sexual assault, that's what they're saying. Grabbing a man private part, wants to see how that's grabbing this stuff. Now you walk up on somebody, a man, and grab his private part. Now if that was the other way around, you'll be hollering rape and everything else. They probably would have locked the man up and everything else. You see what I'm saying, family? Don't violate people. Just because they're men, you have no right to go up there and put your hand down that man's hands or grab his private part. You have no right. No woman have no right to do that to a man, and a man has no right to do that to a woman. Don't violate people like that. Just because you got money, you think you're going to walk up and stick your finger up somebody, whatever, grab somebody's private part? Come on, don't do that, family. Don't do that. You're in the wrong if you do that. Well, anyway, y'all, yeah. Cowtown is still on a mission. As long as she talk about whoever she wants to talk about, people going to talk about her. That's right. People are going to talk about her. But see, family, I try to give y'all a little different type of content. You know, I cook for you. You're going to have to get y'all an extra chair so y'all can sit down at the table with me. I do my voiceovers. You see, family? We do that. We talk about different people that are doing different things on this platform. Be versatile. Yeah, we don't want to limit ourselves. And for her to think that she is the cream of the crop and we can't go on without her, she's sadly mistaken, family. She's sadly mistaken. Y'all, let's go to, whoa, y'all, I want to, look, wait a minute now. Did y'all see my video the other day? I was looking at a lot of married women were disappointed in their husbands. They had been wearing those rings for up 10 years, 20 years, 15, 20 years. And they were proud to wear those rings that they had on. But once those rings was tested, family, cute as they coney. Then one man said glass. They were disappointed in their husbands because those husbands lied to them about the ring that they had on. And I'm going to share this with y'all, family. Don't lie to your mate. If you got a cubic zirconia ring that you're giving your woman, you need to tell her that and say, hey, babe, this is just for sentimental values right here. And when I get on my feet, I'm going to get you what you need, what you like. And we're going to go down to the store. We're going to pick it out. Or, you know, you can come go with me or I'll surprise you on my end. But don't sit there and make that woman think that you bought her something and that you lied about. That you bought her the biggest diamond in the store. And come to find out all 20 years that went by, you wearing that same ring, and that ring ain't worth 2 nickels. Do you hear me, family? Because when you lie, even though they might have been married 20 years, what else he done lied about? You see, family? What else had he lied about? There could be a lot going on with that relationship while you holding on to that glass ring that ain't real. Just like that relationship, you may have been dealing with a whole lot of problems. See, if they start off lying family like that, you got a problem. That's a red flag. And that's why I tell y'all, stop making excuses for people. Notice the red flags. Notice the red flag. You lie about a ring that ain't real. What else you would lie about? And that brings me to the story of Mr. Coco. Now let me tell y'all something. I saw a lot of people on my page. They were, oh, you should be happy for them. Why I should be happy for them? That ain't my trouble. Let me tell you something. I'm not happy for nobody that when I see that you're having problems before you get married. Why should I be happy about somebody getting ready to get married just because a man proposed to that person? When I saw a lot of red flags in the relationship in the beginning, why I should be happy about it? See, people settle too much for me. People settle too much. Do you not know your worth? Or maybe you don't think you're worth anything. Stop making excuses for a man just because a man asks you for your hand in marriage. You missed all the red flags. He done slapped you all upside your head. He took his money, bought $10,000 dog, and you need a mattress, a bed to lay on. Don't have no real relationship with your children. But I should be happy because that man asked that woman to get married. People, y'all, you know what? I don't know how these people think out here in this world, but I'm going to tell you how I think. I would not marry a man that's putting his hands on me. Do you understand me? I would not. I would not marry a man that don't know how to manage his money. Tell me married, we ain't even finna kick the boots. Tell me some married, I'm not even finna entertain him. I would not marry a man that don't want to go to work. You got to be able to work and do YouTube. You understand me, family? You got to YouTube pay what? $200 every 2 months or something? I don't know. They don't pay that much. I mean, more followers you get, maybe so. You more views. But then you got to commit yourself to that. You ain't got no time for that woman for real because you're sitting here in front of the TV, in front of the screen, trying to entertain the women and the people out here in the YouTube land and in the Facebook land. What kind of time you gonna have for that woman? And then, Lord knows if that woman, I'm talking about Coco's woman, if she get on the screen and start talking and being entertained by people, men and women, that man gets jealous. He gets jealous because she gets more attention than he does. You think I'm gonna marry somebody like that that's about 2 seconds from slapping me upside the head? And here you people, I ain't talking about you family, the folks are, oh, congratulations. These folks are idiots. They probably, them same folks that congratulate them, somebody probably going upside their head. They tolerate abuse. If they don't beat on them and mistreat them, then they don't think folks love them. But see, I've been taught better. See, my mama taught me a whole lot growing up as a kid. My mother taught me what not to tolerate. My mother loved me so hard that when somebody came up to me and tried to get in my head, look, my mama told me I was beautiful growing up. I was worthy. Gave me what I needed, not what I wanted. So when somebody else come in your life and you hear that again from a sorry man, look, man, that don't faze me. I'm not impressed by that. I've been loved. You see, I know the difference. I know what love feel like. You see, I know what ain't love. How about that? That ain't no love. If you put your hands on me and you beat on me, you don't love me. You don't love me. I don't care what nobody say. You hate me. I see it as different. You put your hands on me, cocksucker. You hurt me. You black my eye. You knock my teeth out. You call that love? No, what I call that is hate. They hate you. They despise you. They hate you to your guts. You let a man beat on you. You call that? Let him tell you that's love. No, baby, that ain't the kind of love I want. I'm up in here starving. You gonna go buy a dog? Man, I would throw you out that day. Don't you ever come back to my house again. You see what I'm saying? And let me tell y'all something about that ring. Is it real? Why that man at with that machine so I can have him test it? Let's test it before everybody. Since y'all want to get on here, when I say y'all, the Coco and Clan want to get on here and try to make somebody jealous about them getting married. I'm disappointed right now in Lele because let me tell you something. I'm gonna put it out there. I think Lele is a pretty girl. I think she has potential. Now it's all about what you want in life. You gonna settle for that? Well, shame on you. Shame on you. You're gonna settle for that. You're gonna try to make somebody upset. You're gonna try to make Latrice upset that you claim you think you got a man, and you're gonna let the whole world know you're gonna marry him because he want to marry you. Come on, baby. That's all you want out of life. There's so many men out here that may have something going on, that's got something going on for themselves, and that's what you settle for. That tells me something. That tells me, what do you think your worth is? Maybe you don't think you're worth anything. Maybe you like abuse. Some folks kind of brainwashed. They don't value themselves. They say you spend a lot of money on your body. Well, you spend all that kind of money on your body, and that's what you settle for? Come on, baby, know your worth. If a man put their hands on you, they don't love you. You can't take the money you got and put it with mine, and we make things work. Why I got to be the only one out here working? You see, that goes back to what I saw in the past with his relationship with his ex. Mm-hmm. Seemed like she up working on Facebook and got all this, believed to be money coming in. He laying back and waiting on her to support him. But see, I noticed something in that relationship that he had with his ex. That ex of his bought lawnmowers, stuff for him to get out and go work and get a job. And I don't think that man even took advantage of that. But you know what? People want to live their own life. Don't take away no man's manhood. They don't want you to do that. I will support a person's dream. I don't want to take over his life and tell him what he can and can't do. But I will say this. You need to be doing something that makes sense. Instead of waiting on my money every month, you need to do something. I will be like, what's her name, Denise Lasea? I will sit on it before I sit up here and let somebody ride me all day, every day, and ain't doing nothing for me. I sit on it. I sit down on it, y'all. Sit right here on it and wait before I allow that. I would not allow that person to use me like that. Use me? That's a form. You're going to use me? I love myself too much for that. So the question is to these women, how much do you love yourself? How much do you love yourself? Ain't nothing wrong with being alone till you figure out what you need to do. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. Family. You see? And I hope that woman is not trying to marry this man is fighting Latrice. I hope that's not the case. Because if you do that, baby, that's going to be the worst mistake you could ever do. If you marry that man trying to spite that woman, that's going to be the worst mistake you could ever do to yourself. I don't think he's marriage worthy. Yeah, I said it. I don't think he's marriage worthy. People don't ask for much. Hey, there's a lot of things that man got to do. Ain't he still on probation, y'all? Now, if he's still on probation, why would you marry a man that's still on probation? Why? I mean, if he's still on probation. If that man is still on probation, why would you marry him? Because at any moment, he can go out here and do something, and the rest of the time that he's supposed to be on probation, he might end up having to go back to prison. Why would you marry a man that you go to work, he's sitting around on YouTube, holding his phone up, could be flirting and entertaining women? Because it seems as though if those women cater to him, buy him stuff, give him money, he seemed to have a liking, or he seemed to draw closer to those kind of women. You see what I'm saying? What do you want out of life? That's food for thought, family. It's a rhetorical question. What do she want out of life? And if that's what she want out of life, she gonna get exactly what she deserves. If you don't deserve nothing, you ain't gonna get nothing. How about that, family? Yeah. Now we're going back over here to Cowtown. Cowtown, I saw you in the ring the other day. Jolly Green Giant, he was knocking you around. That's symbolic, baby. That's that world. That's that platform. That's the folks in the platform. They were knocking her around because she kept on coming. Y'all saw how she kept on coming? You seen her twin, how she kept on coming. Out of all these different people, them different people, that man represented a lot of different people in these platforms. That was a representation of that. I didn't get it out as good as I could have, But that represented a lot of people that she's going against. She kept they knocked her down, she kept getting up. Y'all saw that, didn't you? Y'all saw Shema kept getting up. I found that kind of interesting. But see, look at also I was trying to show y'all. Shema is kind of deformed a little bit. You see, family? Not well enough to be out here fighting no big giant man like that. See, that's why I was telling y'all, symbolically speaking. I saw I picture that being Roz in that ring. She ain't well. But yeah, she was throwing them blows, y'all. Boom. That's what she do. She throw blows when she talk about the tree. She throw blows when she talk about mother. She throw blows, y'all. Uppercuts. Okay. That man slung her and popped and knocked the fire out of her. She fell down. She got back up. But you can see the energy being drained out of her. You see? The energy being drained out of Shema while he was in that ring. Same thing with her. She only gonna be able to last so long. It was just a warning. I'm warning you, Cowtown. I'm warning you, squad leader. Stop, darling. Stop what you're doing. She see them numbers growing. She getting worse and worse, y'all. She think it's cute. And to be talking about the teachers, kids, oh, you ain't getting ready for school. Getting ready for school. We back to talking about the woman kids. You back to talking about that woman kids again. After your daughter embarrassed you and your whole crew. And you back to talking about Latrice and her kids. Family, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But guess what? We watching. We are watching. Let me tell you something. People will go on without you, Cowtown. You are not the focus of everybody talk about you because you always talking about everybody. And people don't like when you just run off, got diarrhea at the mouth, just running off at the mouth. They just don't like it. They don't like your manipulative ways. They don't like how you can try to find fault in somebody else when your house, when you unstable yourself. They don't like that. They don't like every time you get up, you tap. You talking. You talk a lot. You should have been an attorney than your daughter. You should have been the attorney. You should have went to school and got your law degree and been an attorney. You might have been something. You might have been owning something. You see what I'm saying? You like to talk a lot. If you could use that voice you got and do something positive with it, you probably would grow faster. Should have been a preacher. Try to connect with society and tell people about God. But no, you're alchemist. You believe in the devil. That's what your daughter said. I don't know. That's what she said. You could turn that voice into something powerful. Been a leader out here in this world. Tell somebody about God and how to live their life right. You could have been a speaker for God, but you're using it for bad. That's why I know the time is coming soon. When I say soon, I mean you're going to tire out. I ain't going to put no, say you're going to die this day, die. Now, I don't know, but I do know this. You can only go so far. Just like we talked about a diamond and steel. They went against a whole nation of people, black people at that. Talk down on them. That's what it appeared to me. It is, that woman is dead and gone. Trump was been out of the office. How long? 2 years now? Going on 3. That woman met her demise before even 2, 3 years later after that. What kind of hell did she bring a lot of black families through? Yeah, she used to speak. You know, people, they say, you can speak, but you got to be careful with that tongue, family. That tongue. I told y'all, your days will be numbered. The Bible spoke about that tongue. The tongue can get you killed. The tongue can bring demise upon you before time. It's the tongue, the power of the tongue. That's a deadly. That tongue can be dangerous, y'all. You watch how you use it, because it can work against you. That woman ain't no longer with us. So, is the squad leader on borrowed time? She thinks she was on borrowed time. Maybe she trying to raise hell as much as she can before she leave here, y'all. Maybe she's just trying her hardest to bring somebody down. But let me tell you something, ain't nothing gonna happen if it ain't in the will of God. It ain't gonna happen. If that ain't in His will for it to happen that way, you want planning it to happen, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna kill yourself for it before it's over with. Before that happens. I'm a moving vessel, darling. I'm sitting here to tell you to stop. If you love living, if you enjoy your life, stop what you're doing. I'm talking about you, Ross. I'm gonna call your name because everybody needs to know who I'm talking about. You need to stop, my dear. Stop what you're doing. If you claim you're so gifted, use the gift you got, your voice. Use it for something positive and good and constructive. Can you do that? Can you do that? Do you have the willpower to do that? Or you don't care about no God? You don't care about nothing? You just gonna keep going at it the way you're going at it, right? You said Dr. Phil ain't got nothing on you. Dr. Phil got everything on you. Dr. Phil got an education over you. Dr. Phil got restraint over you. Dr. Phil got connections. A lot of people has taken a liking to Dr. Phil. He's straightforward. Dr. Phil kids ain't on TV cussing them out and trying to run stuff. Dr. Phil don't play that. Dr. Phil got money. He don't pretend. You see? So don't compare yourself to no Dr. Phil woman. You done gone crazy, ain't you? That man got the doctor in front of his name. You see what I mean? He has a degree. You know, that's why they call him Dr. Phil. So don't compare yourself to you tooting your own horn, baby. You need to bring it down a notch. Bring it down a notch. How y'all doing out there? Let me bring some names up here. No more drama. How you doing, baby? You said definitely can't make a decent living in California, making $18,000. Yeah, what is $18,000? $18,000. I ain't gonna tell y'all my business. I can go pour some whiskey in one day, family. God is good. You hear me? $18,000 ain't no money for a whole 365. It's 365 days of the year. Did I say that right? She's definitely receiving government assistance. You see what I'm saying? See, that's why they pumped up with pride. Kathy, you seem to think of living age and go out here, sit on the couch and talk about folks and try to ruin people's lives, make fun of people, lie a lot. You see, and then if you are getting government assistance, taking advantage of that, then you got your daughter out here, I believe, running your platform, running those platforms. You're talking about you're going to help some more people get platforms up. What's going on with that thing, that meet and greet, y'all? They still going to do that meet and greet in March? Yeah, she talked about Latrice thing that she having it in March, because she want to retract. She want to redirect the attention towards her. It was $65 a person. However, I heard somebody say $5. Now $5 a person. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna pull it off, y'all. I don't know how they're gonna pull it off, but you better know we're gonna be watching. Believe that. What you said, just GC? You said life of lies. Do she believe her own lies? That woman knows she be lying. She want to make sure we believe her lies. Tell me, oh, my hair. That look like a processed perm wig she had on. If it wasn't no wig, she had some tracks in her head, y'all. And then if she was smart, she wouldn't be putting no perm on her edges. She putting perm on them thin edges. She's going wrong right there. She better put some eco gel on there and call it a day. And put some tracks in there and sew it down. Don't be putting no perm on that thin hair of yours, woman. You better gangster braid that stuff back to the back and sew it down. Put some eco style on them edges. And if eco style got too much alcohol in it or something, rub it down or slick it down with something. Stop putting them perms on your hair. My hair. Girl, bye. You know you had about, let me see how many tracks she had in there, y'all. I don't know. She had about 12 tracks in her head. Yeah. And then don't forbid if she had it stuck to her head after she put a perm in there. Oh, that's going to be bald. I'm telling you right now, family, I know about hair. That's, but mine's trying to thicken up on the edge. But I know about, doing hair, how to put them tracks in. Yeah, you talking about that's your hair, baby. You ain't Indian. Your hair was too slick. If your hair was that slick, that means you had over-processed your hair, baby. Yeah. What you say, Michelle? How you doing, baby? All money is not good money. Absolutely. Good morning, Queen. Good morning to you as well. Alice Flynn, what you said? The whole family's trash. Way they acting. They said, get money. Hey, good money. Get money. They after that money, baby. They after that money. I really don't think they care for their followers, personally. I don't think they really care for their followers. Their followers are being used. She's not going to want any one of them to outshine her, y'all. The followers are being used. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to Patricia E. Jackson, also known as PatriciaE-TV. Her followers are being used. You see how her child got on there and cussed and clown right in front of them folks? And you know what? You can go in your analytics. You can determine what age group, what age people are that watches you. They got a certain age of people that watches you. And I'm sure those people that watch her probably was anywhere between 40-something all the way up to their 60-something. And that child got on there and she cussed like a sailor. Ain't nobody forgot that. That ain't been 30 days ago. She had no respect for them folks. Them folks are being used for their money, their time, their clicks and views. Yeah. Y'all know we're getting ready to feed the city. We're getting ready to feed the city on the 20th, and those that are interested in making donations, go ahead and send that to $PatriciaE-TV. Guys, any amount will do. Thank you. We did raise some money, but it wasn't a lot, but we got some money, and I thank those that participated. But those that are interested, we still got a little bit more time, and whatever money we get, we just gonna have to use that, and I'm gonna put something with it, and we just gonna get some food, and we're gonna do what we got to do. And when we're gonna have that food out there, and when it's gone, family. And that's gonna be our deed towards the city that we are going to take, feed the city as best as we can. And I thank y'all for that help. Yeah, family. What you say, guys? I'm going through this the chat, the comments, see what we're talking about. You said she's a deflector. She's a deflecting scammer. Hey, stay in my lane. Hello. You heard what she said. What she said? She's a deflecting scammer. Yeah, she's very manipulative, guys. Very cunning. Very messy. Is that a hearse? You saw that? All right, all right. What you say? I've been married for 32 years. Hello. All right, stay in my lane. I've been married for 32 years. Next month, and normally I get my ring clean and diamonds inspected. See, they can't pull no wool over me. Stay in my lane. See, that's what you do. And see, I fought a lot of folks for that. You know, they be so happy to be married. That man gave them ring. They don't go check it. Man, I would have slipped off to the grocery store, not grocery store, the jewelry store. Man, check this right quick, man. Go ahead and check this right quick. Check this out. And I would have came back. Man, you done gave me a cubic zirconia. You done told her, like, get your pack your bags, get up out of here. No, baby, I love you. Hey, why you lie to me about this ring? I would rather for you not to marry a ring at all than to tell that bald face lie. Don't lie to me. So this whole marriage is a lie. You done lied. And see, that's why a lot of people was, they came to my page. A lot of people were in agreement with what I was talking about with the truth, y'all. When I said that ring that she had on her married finger, why is she wearing that ring if she done with somebody? A lot of people, oh, she bought it. She paid $10,000 for it. First of all, you don't know what that woman paid for. Okay, just because she said she paid $10,000, don't mean she paid $10,000. Now, hey, I'm not doubting that she didn't pay for the ring. What I'm saying is it represents that relationship. People have missed the whole boat, family. If you got something on that belongs to a man you said you done with, you ain't done with him. What you holding on that ring for? Oh, I bought it. Okay, you bought it. Put it on the other finger. Wear this is something else. But she got it on that married finger as if she may be still married. But my thing is, it represents that marriage, that union between her and her husband. You just said you divorcing the man. You went downtown and filed papers and all kinds of stuff. You just said you divorcing the man. You just came on here and said the man penis ain't as big as your baby finger. You just said all of this stuff. Now, I ain't trying to say that this man didn't do you bad, baby. I'm not trying to say. I'm trying to say if you got that ring on your wedding finger, what does that mean? That means you're still married. You probably is still married. So you may have a right to have it on. But the point is, I'm telling you, you say you done with it. You sick of it. You done with it. You to separate yourself. Well, do it total. You got to do a full cleansing, baby. That brings me back to pimp juice, Coco. Now, how dare you sit and walk around with that woman if Latrice bought you a necklace, some jewelry, clothes, shoes, and all that? Why are you still walking around wearing that woman's stuff that she done bought for you? Family, does that make sense? Y'all come on now, tell me, talk to me. Let me know I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't mind listening, as long as we do it in a respectful way. Talk to me, family. This woman, this man, they claim that necklace, and I don't know if the necklace he got on, if that's the necklace she bought or not. But they said was that jewelry that he got on. I do remember he got on there talking about some shoes that Latrice bought him. You see, family? I do remember that. And he still had rubbing on it, lusting after the shoes that she bought. He's still holding on to that woman. He's holding on to Latrice, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now. He's holding on to her. He's making a point saying, he's trying to make that woman's eyes pop out with Lele. I think trying to make Latrice jealous. That's what I believe, family. But see, what's gonna happen here? I'm gonna tell you. He gonna resent Lele. I believe he's gonna resent her. You know why he's gonna resent her? If they get married, because I think it's gonna be a sham. It's not gonna be real. I think a lot of this is being done to make somebody jealous. And if he's gonna blame her when he's not able to successfully grow on these platforms, because this is where his love is really lies, on the platform and growing on this platform, trying to be famous. He's gonna blame her and say that she stopped him from growing. I believe he's gonna blame Lele and blame her and stop him. I had a millionaire, I had a superstar, and I chose you over her. He's gonna always throw that in her face, family. And he's gonna resent her for that. I'm trying to tell you something, Lele. He's going to resent you for that. He probably already doing it. He just ain't showing us on the screen here. He's going to resent you for that. He going to say, you are beneath him. He had a woman that was a millionaire, and I done chose you. You ain't bringing enough money in for me. So that's why you probably had to go work your job, 4 or 5 jobs, come back and be happy on the screen with that, probably that Cupid's zirconia ring. I don't know if it's real or not. Get it tested. Because he could be running a sham on you with that as well. And he keep looking in the screen, pointing, sticking the tongue out. He's smelling and mocking Latrice, y'all. I'm telling you what he's doing. That's what it looked like to me. That woman, that man is trying to make Latrice's eyes pop out because he's jealous because that woman got her a new man over there. And they living high off the hall. And he is jealous because he over there. They still on the blower bed, y'all? I don't know. Did the weed man, the weed done ran low? What is it? Cost of living is high, y'all. Eggs are $4 a crate. He mad because that woman going out of town and traveling and got a man that she pulled back from where he come from, y'all? Jamaica? The islands, let me put it that way. And she brought him back. He mad because he ain't there with them. He mad because she figured him out and slung him out of there. You my friend. Slung him out of there because she heard him on the phone talking about using her. He showed his hand. After all, it looked like that one was good to that man, and that's what he did to her. She was there, loving on him, trying to help him be somebody. And he got caught. He got caught, family. That's why I said don't pay to do wrong, because you're going to get caught in your trap. And if you marry that man, lady, I'm telling you now, he going to resent you. Don't be so happy to marry somebody just to make somebody else jealous. Then you try to do something spiteful to hurt that woman, you're going to hurt yourself now, I'm telling you. You're going to regret it. Because I think he like you. But I think all this is going to be for show. And y'all, wait a minute. I went on Coco's page, y'all. There's no videos. What's up with that? He had no video, only 2. What happened to all them videos he had, y'all? Do we got a new name? I know it's Coco Beware. That Coco Beware page ain't got no videos on it. He only got 2, y'all. You know that man had a whole lot of videos. Them videos are gone. I don't know what's up with that, y'all. But y'all go see for yourself. I ain't trying to drive no traffic over there. I need to stop though. See, it don't bother me. Because I got skills. I know how to get out of here and post a whistle. I know how to get out of here and do something. I know how to get out of here and sell some of this makeup. I know how to get out of here and get some money going where it's going to bring me a return. So I people may go to people's channel. That's fine. I done gave people shout outs before. That don't bother me because I got skills. I know how to go out here and get it. You see, family? Because I already know being on this YouTube, you need something else going on, baby. Need another form of income going on. Because then you become working for someone else. You're no longer working for yourself. I like the idea of working for me. You see, family? I like the idea. I like the concept of working for me. I'm the boss. I'm the CEO. Okay? So when you're working on YouTube, you're working for somebody else. And thank goodness, and there may not be nothing wrong with working for somebody else because you get the basketball players, they in the millions. Some people are contracted to do a certain job. They get paid. It may not be such a bad idea or a bad thing as long as you're getting paid. But it depends on what you're doing too, family. And how much time you got for yourself and the people that you love and that loves you. Y'all all right out here? But don't do it, Lele, because if you do it, he's going to resent you. And when you marry that, he's going to resent you because that's all for the wrong. I think it's all for the wrong reason. I think what they're doing is all for the wrong reason. And because it's for the wrong reason, it may not last. It may not turn out well for you, darling. I'm just trying to tell you. What you say, straight, no chasing? I wouldn't want my guy sitting around. all day. Hey, I almost hit one of them songs. And you said all day under me first. You see? I don't want nobody always sitting around. That song said, me and my man. I don't want my man sitting around all day. I don't want that either. Looking in my face and ain't working. That'll make me mad. I'm sitting up here, knees hurting, foot aching, and I come back home. You smiling and grinning. I'm sweating. No, baby, that's unequally yoked. There's an imbalance, baby. There's an imbalance. What you say, D. Brown? How you doing, baby? I ain't seen you in a while. Well, I believe that's what's going on. Hello. Tree should be over here by now. Well, when you love somebody, you know, it takes time. It takes time. Shut the front door. Nicole Young, you said T don't give a damn about him at all. Well, I know one thing. Whatever deep feeling she may have, she masking it real good. It looked like she moved on. That's what it looked like. She moved on. I'm gonna put it that way. That's what it looked like to me. She seemed to be happy. She seemed not to be worried. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. She seemed to be happy and not worried. I think I think Coco more worried about what's going on in that woman's house, LA's house, than LA worried about what's going on in his house. You see, that's what I believe. I think, what's her name? Squad leader is worried about what's going on in LA house more than LA house than LA is worried about in her house. You see, it seemed like whatever little attention she gets from LA, I'm talking about squad leader, she gets really excited, y'all. Y'all notice that? That's why I kind of say in my mind, maybe Latrice don't need to be entertaining that woman. You see what I'm saying? Don't entertain that woman, because that woman, she gets really excited when Latrice show her some attention. It's almost like she accomplished something. And then when she gets Latrice's attention, she gets worse and worse. Yeah, she gets worse and worse. Latrice need to hit one of them numbers. You know how some of these celebrities, you know, a lot of these content creators, people talk about these content creators, but these people that have higher status, them folks don't be studying about these other content creators saying things about them. They don't. They don't even mention their name. A lot of people talk about Beyonce. You think Beyonce gonna take the time to go over there and fight and argue with them folks? No. A lot of people may talk about a lot of different folks around here that are real, true celebrities. You think they're gonna entertain these folks unless you just messing their reputation up and messing with their money? Then that's different. See, like Tasha K did with Cardi B. That's different. You affecting that woman's money. You telling lies. See, that's different. But you just on this platform, you make mention of some. Them entertainers they will not waste their time on those people that do that. They have a higher status. They got more important things to be worried about than to sit up here arguing with people about somebody talking about them. They don't have time for that. And that's where it should be. That's where it should be. Because guess what? People gonna talk and you can't stop them from talking. People are going to say what they want to say, but you can't stop them talking unless they get to a point where they're trying to mess up your name, your reputation. They're throwing in your heel. You creating danger for you and your family and your children. Yeah. Then you put the pedal to the metal. Then you put your foot down. Well, than that, don't entertain cow tongue. Cow tongue is just gonna be cow tongue. You see how they slung her around in that ring, y'all? Bashed her all upside the head, giving her blows left and right. She's still in there fighting, y'all. Barely. But that last blow, I think that last blow took her out. That last blow, when I'm talking about Shamar, when that Jolly Green Giant hit him, I think he may be in pain behind that. I ain't seen him on the screen lately. He ain't had no business out there fighting that big old man. That man, I don't know what his deformity is. I'm talking about Shamar now. That man has physical disability. I'm sure you guys saw that. They were not even, you know how they weigh you to make sure you have the right weight of a person that you're fighting with. This man was huge. And Shamar has a deformity, maybe some kind of deformity. And then we don't know what other health issues that man got. And he in there fighting that man. Who allowed them folks to do that? They ought to be shaming themselves. That man was busting Shamar all upside the head, slinging him down and beating him down. That was not a fair fight. And that's what I'm saying now. Cow tongue is in the waters. That's the term, DJ. In the water, in the murky waters. DJ was in the murky waters. Cow tongue was in the ring. She's in the ring fighting against everybody. Physically, she may not be able to do it. Her health may be crippling her, but she out there fighting with them folks and losing. She's losing. It's an imbalance. You're not going to win, ma'am. You're not going to win. So every time you get off this platform, you go and rest up a bit because you've been beat up so bad, because you're beating yourself up. And these folks getting tired of you. Oh, we got new content creators coming on board now, attacking you now, because they don't like what you're doing. But you want to stand firm and show us you can do anything you want to do, and you can be out here and mistreat people and talk about treat people, set folks up, try to get their kids taken, make folks feel bad, laugh and mock at people. You think that's good, huh? Well, y'all, I know I got things to do. Y'all got things to do. I got to cook breakfast. Somebody waiting on me. Well, I'm going to say this to you. You can be here today doing your dirt, but there will be an answer. You can't continue on in this fashion. Roz can't continue on in this fashion. You have been warned to make changes and stop. Turn around. But it seems like you refuse. So whatever happened, it's going to be by your own hand. It's going to be by your own hand. You know, you get tired of talking, talking till you blue in the face. You're not listening. You're not listening. I am not going by nothing else you say. I go by actions. And from what I'm seeing, you ain't going to change. You know why? Because your daughter's foot is in your butt. She's expecting you to perform the way you perform. But it's going to come to an end. I promise you. That's a promise from me to you. It's going to come to an end. You're going to tire out. You're going to tire out. Your body going to tire out. Something's going to tire out where you will be stopped. You can't continue to go on like this. You can't. It's not healthy. That's my message to you. Stop. My message to Coco and Lele. Stop doing it for the gram. Stop doing it for Facebook. Stop doing it for YouTube. Be real with yourselves. Be real with that relationship. Don't step in there. Don't make that commitment if it's not time. If there's some things that you don't like about him, let that be on the forefront of your mind to tell you, hey, it ain't time to get married to this man. Stop trying to impress somebody. Stop trying to put Latrice to a shame. Stop trying to hurt Latrice, because you're going to end up hurting yourself. I personally don't think he's going to marry. That's my take on it. I don't think he's going to marry. I think he's just doing all this for sure. I think he got in your head and he lied to you. You may have been pretty excited about it, but I think he lied to you. Why would you want to marry a man like that? Just food for thought. Little truth. Just for you. If you're done with that man, get rid of that ring. Get a new one. If you don't want to get a new one, take that one off that married finger, that wedding finger. Put it on a different. If you're done with somebody, stop holding on to their possessions. Let go for you too, Coco. Let it go. Rid yourself, cleanse yourself, start anew. Because if you hold on to that dead weight, see, I got this thing about holding on to stuff. You hold on to stuff. I think certain things bring spirits in your house. I really believe that kind of stuff. Hold on to. I'm sitting up here with another man, and I got this other man T-shirt in my drawer, or got his ring on my. I'm not finna hold on to that. Get rid of that stuff, y'all. What's wrong with these folks? What you holding on to that man for? If you're done with him, let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Family, there's more to come. More to come, family. I love you. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my page, please go ahead and subscribe to my page. Please do. And click the like, If y'all want to make a contribution to the city, Feeding the City, we will have that coming up within another week. That's on the 20th, on a Friday. Please do so. That Cash App is $ PatriciaE-TV, guys. If you're not able to do that, if you want to purchase a badge, please do so, because I am going to be looking for moderators soon. I'm trying to get these numbers up, trying to get up to the 4K. We're moving in the right direction. I want to tell you all, I love you guys. Don't take no wooden nickels. My mama said that. Don't take no wooden nickels. Don't minimize your worth. Know your worth. And if somebody treating you ugly, talking bad to you, and talking about they love you, they don't love you. They don't love you. You have to love you. And it's okay to be by yourself. One would say, well, he got all the money. He taking it. But look what you got to do. You're suffering. You see, you're being beat on and talked down to and talked bad to. Children probably being beat. Scared to move. Scared to talk. Moving like robots in there. Family, get out. And don't do stuff out of spite to try to make somebody jealous, because you're only going to hurt yourself. Until we meet again, I love you. Stay close, family. We'll be talking later. Bye-bye.